So, I just dropped my wife off at the car dealership here in Delavan. She wanted to work to get some of the stuff off her mind, and I let the manager, the owner, know that the stalking and the terrorist acts against our lives. So I just let him know that I wanted to get a call and check in that she was okay. I am now walking towards the church that was being posted about, that I went in to see if my wife and I could get a ride from one of our Christian brothers and sisters. And I don't understand why the people there are getting on comments and saying, I'm just thankful that you didn't steal anything from there. So now you're sitting here saying I'm a thief and I'm violent and all other types of discrimination to my character and to my wife's character, calling her a drug addict and everything else. Well, cops have been manipulating our lives, and FBI has been manipulating our lives, and churches and people, and as you've seen in other previous videos, people admit to knowing the caseworker for DCFS that got our son wrongfully taken. As you see the district court papers, the cops trying to kick our door in after letting a guy try to shoot us. There's so much. They got the other cell phone with a lot of footage, but I have to get that from Bill Gates in the Eternal Archive system. You see, I can only post recent actions right now. I gotta wait to subpoena that from the president. And I still haven't heard from the White House yet for my family, and I'm very concerned about it. I got my landlord trying to sit there and say he could kick me out, and a judge could kick me out when they can't even pull me into district court for trying to assassinate my family's life. And then I got all these churches here lying to me in Delavan, all the way from here to Peoria, giving me excuses, telling me God has limits. God belongs in a building. I thought church was the body. The body was the people. He didn't say put me in a place and close me and give me limits. He said be fruitful in all you do and humble. And I ain't seen one humble person yet as I've grown up. So if you really want my honest opinion, Delavan, I don't care about your opinion. You didn't care about helping me. I don't care about your opinion. You didn't care about helping me. You took my sister for 14 years in DCFS, but you left me. That was your first mistake. Second mistake is you took my daughter, and then you received a letter that you had no right to investigate DCFS, and that's on paper. And I'll post that up since I'm talking about it. I want you all to see every way they manipulated my life. The only times I take action is to defend myself and to protect life because of traumatic situations and unworldly living situations. We are almost up here to the church. I just wanted to I didn't know the name of it. I tried to look it up on Google. It wasn't popping up. I wanted my viewers to get a good look at what the churches that sit there on these comments and say, oh, I'm glad you didn't steal from us. I want to post on here the name and brand of this church, you know, since their hearts are so humble to their Christian brother in need, whose life is being manipulated left and right, whose family's life is being manipulated and threatened left and right. I'm really fucking tired of you people taking advantage of our lives and not giving us an equal opportunity at it. It makes me sick. Right. So here's the church. Right here. This is supposedly where they say a church is, but a church is not supposed to be in a building. You're not supposed to give God limitations. You're supposed to spread him like a virus, like the COVID. Not like the government man-made viruses. Does it make sense to you how 9/11 happened when we got satellite footages of the entire universe, right? Think about that. Of the entire universe. How could something get that close to the Pentagon without our president knowing and allowing it? And another thing is how can we have those same satellite images of the universe, 3D visual of the whole world, right? And how could the underground tunnels in Mexico not have been noticed unless if our president was being paid off? I mean, he's sitting here ignoring my calls every day. He's sitting here ignoring your calls and our people's calls every day. And nothing's going to happen about this until we stick up for ourselves, people. You want your son wrongfully taken like mine? I'm sure that I'm not the only one in the world. I'm trying to make a stand and I need your help, my Christian brothers and sisters. Here, Crosswalk Fellowship Church, here in Delavan, Illinois. Yep. I still haven't found out how to get the recordings of the phone calls from Pastor Charlie in the Catholic Church and the Baptist Church when they lied to me and my wife. They asked to have a secret meeting because our phones record all calls. Well, and they admitted on this recording, anybody who wants to hear it, all they need to do is ask. The only reason I'm always on defense mode is because I'm the only one that sticks up for my life and my family's life, and there ain't nobody going to do it better than me, and that's a man's job. Let's hope that we get through this day and another blessed day, and let's stick through this and endure this world together, shall we? God bless everybody. Please help my family, America, get our son back who was wrongfully taken.